record?
Yeah. it's Artzy Home Movies. We chilling at the movies.
So we're back at the movies. Hey.
We got social distancing in the theater. As you can see, ain't nobody in here. So yeah.
Yeah, and tell them how much we paid.
$0.
Yeah.
Wait, $0. I mean, the drinks. It was $9 for two drinks.
The drinks, but we're very popular in this town, so we don't pay for anything. That's what it was.
Sure.
Yeah. So we're watching. What are we watching?
We're watching New Mutants.
And we will talk about New Mutants after the movie.
Yeah.
Peace.
Doses.
Funk Master Flex. Get your head in the game, please.
So sick.
Yo, it's Craig Derek Jones.
It's Devin Jones.
We're back. Artsy Home Movies. How y'all doing? Look at this man's as tall as me. He's got a deep voice. He thinks he's the Mac, but he ain't the Mac yet. Yeah, he was just listening to our buddy Oze Moore. I'll spell it on the screen.
Put up
Oze Moore. Listen to his music. It's dope. You can find it everywhere. He's an amazing rapper and a really good brother. He does a lot of good things in the community, and he's our friend. So peep it out.
Oze. What's up?
Oze Moore. Peace. What were we talking about today?
We got like three. Which one want to start with? New Mutants?
New Mutants. We went to the theater, and as you saw in our opener, the New Mutants, we saw...
Nobody was there.
Yeah, we kind of had the place to ourselves. We got in for free, because that's how we do. The New Mutants, it didn't get released. The movie's been done for, 4 years? And it kept getting pushed back and put on hold. Normally that means a movie sucks. But I'll be honest, I didn't really think it sucked. I didn't think it was great, but it didn't suck, you know.
Yeah.
But let's do a parents' guide. Talk to the parents about the New Mutants.
Just don't. I mean,
really?
Not young kids.
Yeah.
Obviously. I'd say, basically, if your kid ain't gonna pee himself in bed at night, then you're fine. It's because there's some creepy stuff in here that I could see some kids freaking out with.
You know, it reminded me of movies because I'm old, I'm ancient. I grew up in the 70s and 80s. And we had movies in the 70s that were family movies, but they were creepy. Yeah. And this movie isn't scary as much as it's just creepy. There's a lot of stuff that could give a little kid a nightmare, so I probably would.
I could see that. And I mean, it's not the fastest movie. There's a lot of talking in it.
It's pretty slow, which we'll get to. We'll talk about the slowness of the movie. But and so parents, use your best judgment. If you got a kid that has nightmare issues, because there's some pretty frightening concepts. I don't think there's frightening images, but the concepts are frightening.
Well,
those guys with the smiley face guys, yeah, they're pretty scary.
There's some creepy mofos, but they're not
mofos. Guess we're not a family channel anymore.
Well, I ain't actually cussing. I'm saying mofo.
Yeah, we're not a family channel anymore. It's all right. He's older. I knew it would happen, but
I'm not.
I miss my little cute kid here.
Fine. These smiley face Mickey Flickies.
Mickey Flickies, yeah. Okay.
I be saying Mickey Flicky all the time.
You got that from me, but that's okay. That's okay.
It's your fault.
But hey,
constantly.
No, really, it's So okay.
It's a creepy. There's got some creepy ass moments in it, and it's kind of violent at times.
It's very violent. It's not gory.
It's like a preteen movie, preteen and up.
Yeah.
I'd say you're good with that.
All right, so we talked about that. It's not. Let's talk about the movie itself. Did you like the movie?
Sorry, I enjoyed it.
Kinda.
I wouldn't say it's the best Marvel X-Men film.
Right.
I haven't seen that many X-Men
films.
Well,
Marvel technically hasn't made an X-Men film yet.
Yeah.
But this movie really... But it's not as horrible as you think. It's really not. It's not that
terrible.
Bad. It's not a terrible movie.
I wouldn't mind... I didn't mind seeing it. It wasn't a waste of my time.
Well, I didn't want to go. He wanted to go see it, so...
It was out.
The price was right. They were nice to us, so hey, come on in. Yeah. So, okay. But, I tell you how I felt about it. I felt kind of the same. I liked it, but I didn't love it. And it was just kind of there through a lot of it. I tell you, it has a very, I thought, genuine, effective love story that I didn't expect.
Yeah.
I thought that was handled really well. I mean, I liked it. I believed it.
Yeah,
the love story that goes on, I thought it was cool. But sometimes the main star, sometimes when she was supposed to be tough, I was like, you're not that tough. But
it's you just...
It's like Camp Rock type tough, like High School Musical tough.
It was.
But during the quieter scenes, she did a really good job. So
yeah, I don't really think there was a whole lot of bad acting in this movie.
I really like. I can't remember her name. I don't remember anybody's name. I'm old. She played the Russian. I don't know what her name is. She's been in a lot of movies.
I could find it in a matter of minutes.
She was in that that M. Night Shyamalan Ding Dong movie. What? Oh, you didn't see that, did you?
What?
Where James McAvoy was eating all them people.
The newer one. I saw
Split.
the first. I saw Split.
Split. She was like the person in Split.
Yeah, she was in that.
She's good. She's a good actor. I like her.
Yeah, I've liked her and all this stuff.
Although you notice her like. I think it's supposed to be a Russian accent. It kind of comes and goes.
Yeah.
Like it's not there the whole time.
Yeah,
I'm like,
it's a little iffy.
Yeah.
But that's all right.
But I thought she did a great job.
Yeah.
And like you say, everyone's good. The cinematography was kind of bland for me, man. It was competent, and maybe it's because they had a low budget. I don't know. I was thinking, if you had just maybe done some tights and some cutaways and done some variety, some different things. It's kind of like they just, okay, tripod here. Okay, let's move it. Okay, good. Okay, film you both in the shot. If I'm thinking about the way I may have shot it better, then maybe they should have shot it a little differently, know. But
I mean,
that's just a matter of opinion, though.
The camera work can be kind of boring at times, but it's all right.
Yeah, it was just kind of bland, but I mean, that's okay though. If they shot what they wanted to shoot, then good job. An
issue that I had with the film is that I knew how it was gonna end. From the first scene of the film, before they were, how it opens with just talking.
Yeah, but I hadn't seen the preview like you had. So
it's like when she was talking, and in the moment that she stopped talking and the screen came on, I knew what the ending was going to be. And then when she showed up at the place and a couple of things started happening, and I figured out the rest of the movie from there.
Right. Yeah, that's
because the trailer, shows the climax of the movie, and then at the beginning of the movie, they tell you about the climax of the film. So I think it would be better if, the trailers didn't show what was going to happen.
It's a never-ending battle. The trailers just be messing up movies
there have
all
been
the time, man.
Genuine movies to where I've seen the trailer, and, halfway through it, I'm like, all right, this is looking good. And then I don't watch the movie because the trailer told me what happens.
Yeah, they told you everything, But
every single twist and plot point in the film is all in the trailer.
So should we just do, a big mega show this time? We're just going to talk about, 3 movies?
I don't know. People don't like to do that.
They don't like that?
I think people on YouTube, it's weird. It's like me and friends of mine and stuff, we won't really watch a video that's an hour long, but we'll watch multiple videos.
I'm done talking about the New Mutants, man. I'll be honest with you.
But yeah, we should probably split it up.
Okay, we'll split it up, but I don't have a lot to say about the movie.
We've been talking for
I don't think it's a bad movie, but I just don't really like it, man.
I feel like there's not a whole lot to talk about with it.
Yeah, it was really not.
The animation was cool.
I thought the effects looked okay.
Yeah, it's got some pretty cool stuff in it. I guess you can watch it. One thing is that the earlier trailers made it seem like it was gonna be a horror movie. It's not.
Well,
it's just creepy. But the early trailers, everyone they had the slowed down version of the song playing and that fire hand thing. That was cool. That's it's like they changed it from what happens in the trailer. The way that it smacks up on the glass is whoa. I jumped the first time I saw that trailer. Then they changed it in the movie to where it's not a jump scare anymore. Yeah. It's just the earlier trailers made it seem like a horror movie. It's not at all.
And that may be a problem with the movie because it seemed like it was cut down. I was supposed to be feeling some kind of way about feeling for these characters, and I didn't because I didn't get a chance to get to know them. It's just they're there, and then all of a sudden, I accidentally killed my girlfriend when I was. It's I don't care about you yet. I don't. It's the movie didn't earn my emotions for them, so. Yeah, it's uneven, but I'll still give it. I don't know if I can give it worth the popcorn, man. But see, I don't want to trash it because it's not bad.
I'll give it worth the popcorn.
All right, I'll co-sign worth popcorn. Because it's not bad. It's not a bad.
It's not
movie.
A bad film. It's just.
But I don't recommend you watch it.
But, you can.
But people have been saying, "Oh, it's gonna suck. It's gonna suck." It doesn't.
No, it doesn't.
It's not
suck.
A bad movie.
I didn't think it was gonna suck.
It's like a good TV movie,
I never thought it was gonna suck, but it's about what I expected. I didn't think it was gonna be good, great. Right. It's just a decent flick.
But and it was my first time back to the movies in a year since March, so I was happy to be there. The last movie I had seen was Sonic, and then the world ended.
Yeah.
And I was glad to be back in the movie theater, man. It was fun. I had a good time.
Nice. Now you gotta watch Tenet.
Yeah, his mother took him to see Tenet. I didn't know the theater was back open, and he's like, "Yeah, I went to the movies." I was like, "Dude, that's our thing. That's what we do."
Well, she wanted to do something. I wasn't just gonna be like, nah.
You should have been like, "No."
It was like Raven's last day there.
That's my daughter, so that's okay. If Raven's involved, okay.
Yeah, she wanted to go see a movie.
Movies is our thing, man.
I don't even know if we can talk about Tenet. It'd be like a 30-second video like, huh? And then it'd be done.
Well, I didn't see it, so I'll go see it. I might go see it this week, and then we can talk about it.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's end this, man, because
yeah, we ain't got a whole lot to say.
The New Mutants, it's not bad. It's got a good love story. I like the love story in it.
Yeah.
I thought it was effective. You know what though? I was thinking after the movie ended, I would have loved this movie when I was like 10 or 11. Because it reminded me of those movies I used to watch back then. They were creepy, but they were family movies.
Yeah.
And if you got like, you know, they are kind of like angsty teenagers, so I could see how somebody would like, you know, little smaller, some younger people would like this movie.
Some like teenager and feels like a misfit.
Yeah, but that
was kind of
when everyone in the movie is a misfit. I mean, it's like there's no one there really. The misfits are going after each other, so it's not very effective.
Yeah.
I will give props to, I think her last name is Braga. She was the doctor. I thought she's always good.
Yeah, she was good.
You know, her fine self. Oof. Man.
It's weird. You know?
I don't care. I want to hear what you got to say. That woman's fine.
She's not
bad
looking.
Hey.
She's not bad looking.
Hey, no, she's fine.
She's
fine, Miss Braga.
She is
I think her name's Braga. I don't know her last name, but she's been in a lot of movies. She's like she's on a TV show on Netflix. I still haven't watched it, but she's always good. And I thought she was really effective in her role. I didn't. Slight spoiler. I didn't expect her to go out the way she did. That surprised me. But you know, there's really not a lot of death in this movie. Isn't she like the only one that really dies in the movie? I think.
I mean, not necessarily. There's a couple deaths
of the main characters. I'm saying nobody really.
I mean.
There's no real bad guy in this movie, to be honest. It's like the bad guys are all somewhere else, and they're pulling strings. And it's not a bad movie. I think it could have been a lot better. Maybe a slightly longer edit. I don't know.
We keep on saying we're going to end this and say the same thing over and over.
Because I had to give a shout out to Ms. Braga, because you are fine. And you are beautiful, and you are wonderful in this movie, and you're always good in everything you do.
I don't think Ms. Braga is going to be watching
I hope Ms. Braga gets a lot more starring roles, because she deserves them. Yeah. She's really great. I take it back to, there was a Brazilian movie I saw. That's when I first saw her, and she was so good in it. Oh, my gosh. I'll put the name here because I can't remember the name. I can't remember names of anything, but it's a really good movie. But anyway, so yeah, we'll stop talking about New Mutants.
New Mutants. I don't know what else to say about it.
I liked it.
It's a decent flick. I liked it. You can watch it if you feel like.
It's like a after school special with creepy stuff in it.
This seems like something,
but in a good way. I mean that. I don't mean that as a cut. I mean that in a good way.
The New Mutants kind of seemed like something that I would like. See that's like free on Prime or something later and be like, all right.
Well, it's free for you. I'm paying for this stuff. Okay, so New Mutants. You can check it out, man. It's not bad.
Peace.
Peace.